Hi, it's Craig, WJ6F. Are you looking for a tri-band radio that's not going to put you into financial ruin? If so, B-Tech may have just the one for you, the UV-5X3, and we'll get to it right after this. The items that come with the radio: you get an owner's manual, a charging cradle, 2 antennas, 1500 milliamp hour battery, an external microphone and earpiece, a wrist strap, a belt clip, and the radio. When I started opening the box, when I received this, I noticed that it has Bible verses on the packaging. On this side we have John 14:6. And on the other side we have John 3:16. Now I've only seen one other company do that, and that's In-N-Out Burger. Without getting too political, for a company to proclaim their faith like this in today's world, it's a pretty bold step and brave of them to do. They've done a good job with the manual. It's a long one. It's 84 pages, pretty thick for a Baofeng style radio. Only problem I really found in the manual was there's a couple pages that in editing did not get properly cut. But it gives you a description of everything, how to charge it, tells you what all the icons on the screen are for, an advanced topic, how to work the menu, CTCSS tones, DTMF tones. They even give you what everything in the menu means. And they give you in the back, they give you some technical specs, and they also give you the DCS and CTCSS codes. And in the menu you can also see they talk about if you need additional help you can go to mickler.com. Now we're going to go ahead and take a look at this radio. Starting with the left side, this large button in the center, that's your push to talk. Bottom button here, give it a quick press and it turns on the flashlight. Press it again, you get the strobe, and one more time to turn it off. Press and hold, and you can monitor other stations. Top orange button, one quick press, that gets you the commercial FM stations. A long press gets you the alarm. Press it to turn it off. On the top you have the antenna, the flashlight again, and the power volume knob. On the front, obviously you have your LCD screen, you have the VFO memory button, transmit receive light. This blue button will switch you from channel A and to B and back and forth. This button over here will switch bands for you. You have an exit button to get out of the menu and the menu button to get into the menu. These arrows will help you move through the menu, or you can switch different frequencies when in VFO. This 10 key pad here, some will take you directly to certain menu items, or you can use these numbers just to input a frequency. On the right side, under this flap, is where you'd hook accessories like a programming cable and the hand mic. The battery on this radio is USB-C chargeable, as well as in the cradle, which it does come with the cradle. It is a 1500 milliamp hour battery. At the time of recording this video, this radio is going for $64.89. It's the same price over on Amazon. And I show you the things that come in the box, and again you get the 2 antennas. One's for 220 and one antenna is for 2 meter 70 centimeter. They say this radio is IP54 waterproof. And again, it's a tri-band radio, so you have 1.25 meter, which is 220 megahertz. You have 2 meter and 70 centimeter. Here they show the BL5 battery being able to be charged with a USB-C, or you can use the cradle. Some of the other features it comes with. Saying it has 2 power settings, 0.5 watt and 5 watt. You get 128 channels for your memory. Yes, BTech is a US company. Over here it says IP54 weather resistant. And you can buy it again from Amazon. To enter simplex, all you have to do, again, go into VFO. We're going to do 2 meter calling frequency, 146520. Go into the menu. Make sure that the CTCSS is off. Lock it in. We got that one off. Offset is off. And we're going to save this into slot 2. And you can do all this programming from Chirp as well. WJ6F testing. And that's all there is for inputting a simplex frequency. I'm going to show you how to manually program a repeater into this radio. First thing you want to do, make sure you're in the VFO. You can see right now we have these channel numbers on the right. That means we're in memory. Click the orange button on top here. That'll put you into VFO. Frequency we're going to use, we're going to start with 224760. Once you got that, you go into the memory, and we're going to go to number 13, which is the CTCSS we want. Click on memory, and you're going to press and hold till you get to 100. Hit memory again to lock it out. Then you're going to go on up to number 27. And we're going to save it into 30. Since you don't see CH in front of 30, you know that it's an open memory slot. Once you hit menu again, you can see CH showed up. Now we've saved it. Next thing you're going to want to do, exit out. While you're in VFO, you're going to enter the transmit frequency. For this one, it's going to be 223160. Go into the memory, go back to 113, make sure that you have your proper CTCSS. Then go to 25, make sure that the shift is off. Make sure that your offset is set to 0. And we're going to again save it to 30. Drop it back down. And then save it, then exit. Go into memory. You can see on channel 30 we've saved it. I'm going to try and hit the repeater, but we did have a fire a couple weeks ago, so I don't know if it has any damage to it or not, or if I can even reach it from here. WJ6F testing. You can see the numbers did switch, and we didn't get anything back, so I'm either too far or the repeaters got damaged during the fire. You can see it drops down to 223160. And we have the plus minus up here, so we know we've got it all programmed properly. Now we're going to check the power on this radio. According to the website, it does a 0.5 watt on low power and 5 watts on high power. Numbers you're going to want to pay attention to are these zeros right here. These larger numbers, that's for the SWR, but we are using a dummy load, so those won't matter. We're going to start with the 2 meter, then go to 1 1/4, then to 70 centimeters. And we're starting with low power. And on low power, and you can see the L right above the number 1, in 146. We're at 3.2 watts. A bit higher than the half watt. Now we'll go to number 2. Try 1.25 meter on low. And we're at 4.4 watts. Now to 70 centimeter. And we're at 2 watts. Now let's switch up to high power and check these same frequencies out. Starting with 2 meter. And we're 5.8 watts. That's pretty good. You usually don't see that. Now let's go up to 1.25. Oh, we're at 7.6, 7.5 watts, 7.5 watts. Let's try 70 centimeter. And we're at 4.3 watts. We're about a mile away from the house. We're going to try on 146.520 and see how well this works. WJ6F testing. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. WJ6F testing. 1, 2, 3.
WJ6F testing. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. WJ6F testing. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it worked like a charm. I really do like this radio. I like the fact that, one, it puts out more power than it says it will. We saw on 1.25 meter that it put out 7 watts, and then a little over 5 watts on both 2 meters and 440. I also like its size. I find it durable since I've already dropped it once. The one issue I have is I wish it came with a tri-band antenna. While it does come with an antenna for 1.25 meter and an antenna for 2 meter 440, it'd be nice to just have one instead of having to switch back and forth. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave them in the comments section below. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe and don't forget to click on the bell so you'll be notified each time I upload a video. If you'd like to help support the channel, there is a Patreon link in the description area. And while you're here, why don't you check out one of these other videos. And again, thanks for watching.